Yo, what's going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning into my channel, The Stone Mandalorian. I'm the Stone Mando. You can call me Cody, whichever. It doesn't matter to me. If you've watched my channel before, welcome back. You've seen the title of this video, so I'm super stoked to get into this. I haven't opened it yet, yeah, I'm super stoked, dude. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I appreciate you checking out my video. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Always have been my whole life. Been collecting Black Series for about 2 years, slightly over 2 years now. And yeah, so let's get into this thing. I wore the right attire. You can see I got my episode 1 shirt on. Wore this to see Phantom Menace in theaters when it came out this year for the 25th anniversary. Figured it was the appropriate attire, but let's not waste any more time and get this thing open, dude, because I am so stoked. Darth Maul is one of, if not one of my top 3 favorite characters, my favorite character of all time. I got a Maul tattoo right here. It's kind of hard to see, but I do have a Maul tattoo. I have a Vader tattoo. I have a couple Star Wars tattoos, is what I'm trying to say. But my main point is that Maul is probably my favorite character in all of Star Wars in general. So be careful, don't show your address, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, I have not opened this yet, so you're getting like my actual reaction. This figure came out in like 99, 98 in a 12-inch version scale. So this figure actually pays homage to that original packaging and that original release. I never owned that figure, but still stoked to see it in Black Series form. And I'm gonna put this right here, make sure I don't show y'all where I live. And put the ground right here. Got this tree blanket. Oh, dude. Bro. Dude. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you from the Black Series 6-inch scale, Darth fucking Maul and his Sith speeder, or to us hardcore fans known as the Bloodfin. And man, this packaging, incredible, dude. But I just wanted to get kind of wanted to do the beginning vlog style so I could see my kind of reaction. Don't get this thing, dude, I'm sorry, I'm staring at it. This is so awesome. I do wish that, very commonly pointed out amongst all of us collectors, we do talk about how we wish that the speeder the Bloodfin was theatrical color, so it would have been like a more of a dark gray, kind of slate blackish color. The reason it's this beigeish kind of orange on the cushions is this is paying homage to, like I said earlier, the 12-inch figure that came out in '99. So, but this packaging, awesome, dude. So nostalgic, man. Super, super nostalgic. So Darth Maul being my favorite character, this was a no-brainer to me. I've seen where some people say that this isn't Hasbro dipping their toes into the vehicle line, but in my opinion it is. Some people say that it's for the nostalgic packaging. Now this isn't exclusive, so like they didn't make it mainline exclusive or fan channel exclusive or anything like that. I said mainline exclusive, that's not even a thing, it's just mainline. Anyways, didn't make it mainline, didn't make it fan channel exclusive. This is a Comic-Con exclusive, so those are limited quantities. On the day it went for sale, Monday, August 7th, I believe it was, or maybe August 7th? August 5th, Monday, August 5th. This went up for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse. Hasbro Pulse exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con. There's no sure way to know how many they sold at the Comic-Con. I would guess somewhere in the 200 to 300 range. But they did say that there was 1,700 posted on the Monday pre-order when it went live, and they sold out within like an hour and a half. So then Monday night, that night on the 5th, they said it was going to go back up again the following Wednesday on the 7th. So that was when I was able to snag this. Actually, the following Friday because I got paid. I couldn't get into it, but I was able to secure him off Hasbro Pulse. I'm not a premium member, so I had to pay shipping. So I did pay like $72 or $71 for the set. That is with tax and the $6.99 shipping. But $60 for this dude, for a $25 Maul figure, and then like maybe say like $30 for the speeder, and he comes with the probe droid, his lightsaber, and the binocs. I don't know, man. I just think it was a really cool deal, and I'm a sucker for anything Phantom Menace. I'm a huge prequel lover, and this package is just so nostalgic, man. So they definitely hit a lot of us collectors with the nostalgia, you know. But that being said, like I said, I do think that this is them dipping their toes in the vehicle line again. They already gave us a step speeder that's going to be coming on the way. I'm going to be getting at least 2 or 3 of those, 2 for the shelf and then one in the box, probably. And also they were talking about having a bark speeder. So really great time to be a prequel fan and a Star Wars fan, Black Series collector in general. But let me quit babbling on and give y'all a closer look, and I'll do my regular review now. I'll put it on the turntable, and then we'll open it up, get a look at the articulation, paint, and all the other sculpting details. So let's get into it. All right, so y'all, just a quick rundown. Got it here on the turntable. I'm gonna give y'all a quick little closer look at the box up close. And like I said, just the packaging, it looks terrific. Definitely a sucker for anything Phantom Menace or prequel. Definitely hit us in the nostalgia for sure. But I like the openness of the box. I definitely get why some people got a second or third one to keep in box. This is good. This bad boy is going to be coming out. I am opening it. I was contemplating it for a second, like, man, maybe I should just leave this in a box, but I just don't think I can do it. This one does come with the soft goods skirt, unlike the single release in the GameStop 3-pack, which has the hard goods plastic skirt, and that's basically just so he can sit on the bloodfin more easily. But let's go ahead and get this thing open, man. I'm really excited to get feel the bloodfin in my hands and just get a really close look at it. And just real quick, look at the back of this. Like, that's actually really cool. I might try to use this for something. That looks awesome. And just starting here, getting out of the box, look at this fucking thing, man. How amazing and terrific is this, man? I haven't taken Maul off the speeder bike yet, so I haven't messed with him. This is the brand newly sculpted Maul. And it got the probe droid here. Everything looks awesome, man. I still have the binocs and the lightsabers in the package I gotta get out, but just wanted to get this out and just take a look at it and get some video of it. Not too impressed with the probe droid, to be honest with you. It's kind of lacking on some paint. And the antenna is a little fuzzy, a little bent there, you can see. I've seen the SHF, the SH Figure Arts version, and that probe droid looks fucking insane. Like, there's so much glossy paint, and I just feel like this is kind of lacking, to be honest with you. But the sculpt looks awesome. Antenna also, I feel like it's a little warped. I feel like the antenna could be like a little more straight. But other than that, it's pretty cool to get a newly sculpted probe droid, especially from the Phantom Menace version like this. Pretty interesting, but like I said, definitely could have been better. Could have had some nicer paint apps applied to it. But the speeder, dude, like, this is gonna look terrific on the shelf. The soft goods are sitting pretty good, pretty decently. Like I said, I haven't messed with it too much, but it does sit pretty decent. Like, you can see the hood on here. I literally just pulled it over. I didn't really do much to it. And it looks pretty good, man. Like I said, I could probably get them set up a little bit better on here, but for the most part, I think it looks really freaking good, man. It's so cool to finally, I feel like I've watched so many videos and wish lists of people wanting, like, Maul on his bloodfin from Phantom Menace, so it's just really dope that we finally have this, man. Prequel fans are eating so good, and it's just so nice to finally get some, let alone Phantom Menace love, because I know it's probably one of the cheesiest ones out of the prequels, the trilogy, besides maybe Attack of the Clones. There's a lot of cheesy dialogue in Attack of the Clones. But Phantom Menace, as far as nostalgia goes, is honestly probably my favorite. I'm a huge Qui-Gon fan. Like I said earlier in my review, I'm a huge Darth Maul fan, and Phantom Menace was just like, it was the first Star Wars in so long, other than the books and shit like that and the comics. And I just remember, like, I have very vivid memories of growing up watching the prequels, especially Phantom Menace, with my brother, so it just holds a near and dear close place in my heart. But this looks fantastic, dude. Starting off with Darth Maul's double-bladed lightsaber. Look at those clean hits of red right there. That is Maul's hilt, no doubt about that. Got a very nice vibrant red to it. I like the silver that they use to cast this in. Lightsaber looks great. Here on the binocs, got some nice, what is that, black paint? A little black and red right there on the binocs here. Other side, this side. Would have been cool to get a little bit of paint on here, but that's just me nitpicking, like even some black. So there's the binocs, pretty cool. I'll give y'all a little bit more of a closer look at the probe droid. Like I said, definitely missing some paint, to be honest with y'all, and I feel like they could have made this a more sturdy plastic just so it stays a little more straight. Mine is a little bit warped, and I've seen a lot of people actually mention this in their reviews as well. But it's still cool to get the probe droid sculpt. It looks really decent. Just some paint would take this to an entirely different level, man. And then let's get Maul off his speeder. Actually, let's just go ahead and stop this for a minute. Let's get Maul off his speeder. He doesn't want to get off, it seems like. And just looking at that face sculpt, man. Brand new Maul, head to toe. This one, so a lot of the times in the Black Series, they kind of go, when it comes to Maul at least, so the Black Series is supposed to be like an interpretation of what the character would look like in live action. But for Maul, they always kind of give him like a 50-50% animated, 50% live action. But I feel like this one is slightly, it's got a little more of a Ray Park-ish look to it than the animated version that's voiced by Sam Witwer. This one looks a little more Ray Park-ish to me. Like maybe 75% Ray Park, 25% animated version. But the paint looks incredible, as always. His Sith tattoos are actually, they're not Sith tattoos. That's actually Legends. These are actually Dathomirian tattoos. Eyes look great. Got a slight grimace. Very clean paint, clean red, clean horns. And here's the soft goods, obviously. Here, let me go. But I wonder, it probably just slips off, I'd reckon. He also comes with this little accessory I forgot to mention. His little wristband that controls the probe droids. That's pretty cool. It's like a banglet, so it can pop on and off. But looking at the body here, let's see how I guess it just like arms back maybe. I'm trying to get these soft goods off. Soft goods look pretty good actually. Before I take them off, it's got some like a nice pleated pattern here on the back. Sleeves come down. Let's see if we can get this thing off. Dude, I wanted a pain in the ass that was to get this fucking soft goods off. Holy shit. Might just be me. But damn, that's like, if you have like kids or like a niece and nephew, that's like getting them to put on their fucking jacket. Maul did not want to take off his fucking jacket, dude. But anyways, here's the brand new Darth Maul, man. And I gotta say, he looks pretty fucking fantastic to me. It's cool. This is actually the one version of Maul I'm missing in my collection is the Phantom Menace version. And that figure is not very good. It's very dated now. And it's kind of gone up on the aftermarket, but this looks fantastic. Matter of fact, let me just set him up here so y'all can check him out all around. And one more thing I wanted to share with y'all. When y'all are taking off this cloak, be very careful because it is a very thin material. And when I was messing with it, his horns, these horns have a sharpness to them, and they will probably go through and like poke a hole in this soft goods. So y'all just be very careful when y'all are taking this cloak on and off because it was getting kind of dicey when I was messing with it. But just wanted to put that out there. Disclaimer, be careful with your soft goods when you're messing with this Maul. And you can see the soft goods skirt here. And this is the only version that will have this. The single release version and the GameStop 3-pack with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon with the updated photo reel. This will be a sculpted hard plastic or hard goods, which kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit better. It's a nice coin term I heard on another YouTuber called Wilbon's channel. But it looks really good. The pinless look is awesome. It's really cool to have a brand new Phantom Menace version of Maul. And splits, no problem. Kick out, no problem. Got quite a lot of kickback. Single knee joint gets below 90. There's knee swivel. Feet go down, actually not that far, not a whole lot of ankle mobility. They can go up about that far and they can go down about that far. That's about all you're gonna get. So there's rockers as well. So not a whole lot of ankle mobility, which is no huge deal. And here is the thigh swivel, mid-thigh cut. Get those back down. There's some rotation, ab crunch. Arms can get up to a full T position. No issue there. We got some butterfly joints in here. Right in there. Always good for lightsaber. Honestly, good for any figure, but especially lightsaber heroes and people who have like long blasters, big blasters. Elbow gets below 90. Also swivel at the elbow. There is a vertical. No. Oh, I knew this and I forgot already. Oh, ball jointed wrists. Yo. Ball jointed wrist, man. Check that out. Here, let me get this a little bit in better focus. Dude, that's what you want for lightsaber wielders, man. No hinge, ball jointed wrists. How awesome is that, man? I totally forgot about that and just got all psyched up for it. Head articulation, he can look up about that far. Not really a whole. Oh, there you go. There we go. Okay, he can look up a little bit. He can look down about that far. Looks like there's a double neck peg. Yeah, double neck peg here. So you can get a little bit of expression side to side, tilt out of Maul here. Not a whole lot of up and down, but there is a little bit. Head spins 360 degrees, obviously. But double neck peg, so there is a ball joint at the base of the neck and the base of the skull down in there, or up under there. But man, how dope is this, man? Phantom Menace, brand new Phantom Menace Darth Maul. So badass, man. They did a really good job on this paint. I really like that they did a sculpted plastic for his robes here. Not a whole lot of paint going on, but obviously besides his face and the photo reel is pretty awesome. But just a black sculpted plastic, but it does look really good. It's got a nice flow to it. And the soft goods are not as bad as I've seen on some other Mauls. Maybe mine wasn't as crinkled up, but I do prefer the hard goods skirt. But like I said, the only reason this version has the soft goods is just so he can sit on the blood fin a lot better. But really, man, that's freaking sweet, man. He looks terrific. So cool. So cool. And then here it is. Got a stand on the blood fin here, and you can tilt it side to side and rock it back and forth. Kind of like any other stands that are in the Black Series. Let me get this in focus. There it is. And there is some nice sculpting on this. Got some pins right here. Does that go down a bit? Yeah, just so you can. So this adjusts. That's pretty cool. And that pin. I like the orange cushion on the seats. And like I said, this is not like what most collectors would have preferred it being. This is not the theatrical colored version. This is based off the 12-inch scale version that came in at 99, as I stated in the beginning of the review. I would have been stoked if it was theatrical colored, like more of a blackish gray. But it looks really good, man. And it's just cool to get a little vehicle in the line, to be honest. Some nice sculpting here. And honestly, if you wanted to, I really don't think that this would be hard to paint if you wanted to make it like the theatrical version. I really don't think it would be that hard. Got some nice little bit of weathering right here. And on here at the back as well, even under here. A little bit of weathering, not a whole lot. I would have liked to see a little bit more, but not bad, like I said. Foot pegs there. Got some gray plastic. Oh, that was smart. Because if you have the vintage collection, I don't know how the Black Series speeder bike is, but the vintage collection speeder bike doesn't have any peg holes for under the feet. So that was actually a smart idea. And this too. Oop, hit the camera. Look at that, dude. I'm trying to get this focused in. Just that little detail, man. Look at that. The clean paint, hits of red and green and yellow, the white. Super, super clean. And I reckon that these would be some kind of stickers, I reckon. I don't know. I think it's stickers. I don't know. But it looks really cool, and it's just nice to see something there. Like Deidre, she's coming out with a data pad, and there's like, it's just blank. It looks kind of weird. So that's cool that they actually gave us something on this. That's awesome, man. So there's the blood fin. It looks awesome. I'll give you a close up of the seat. Some nice texture on the sculpting of the seat here. Yeah, pretty badass, man. Just to give you all an idea of size and scale comparison, here's Qui-Gon Jinn on the right and the brand new young Anakin, Kid Annie, little Annie, little Annie, Anakin drop. And the last and only other two figures out of the Phantom Menace subline, which is kind of crazy. On the left is the deluxe Jar Jar Binks, which is this figure is so freaking underrated, dude. Amazing figure, articulation, paint, everything. And on the right, obviously, is Padme Amidala. And here's two other versions of Maul we have in the line. On the left is the Sith Apprentice publishing version, and on the right is probably the newest version on this older body, the Old Master version of Maul. And I forgot actually one more Phantom Menace version that's in the subline. On the left, brand new out of 2024, the Droideka. Amazing engineering on the figure. And on the right is probably not one. It's probably amongst the best, probably like top 15 figures in the entire line. But as far as my favorite go, it's among my top 5 favorite figures. But yeah, on the right is the Clone Wars version of Darth Maul. Oh, just FYI, this Darksaber is the one from the Mines of Mandalore version of Mando. And last off, for the side-by-side comparisons, here on the left is Mace Windu, on the right is Ki-Adi-Mundi. And both of these dudes, the Sith have been extinct for a millennia. Like, what, dude, what do you know, bro? What do you know, Ki-Adi-Mundi? And then this guy, Mace Windu, if the Sith would have returned, we would have known. Whatever the fuck he said in Phantom Menace, like, dude, you two guys are one of the reasons that Qui-Gon was probably dead, or is probably dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ki-Adi-Mundi made a lot of decisions that were questionable, and then Mace Windu just like, dude, this is Qui-Gon. And they just like basically like shrugged off the whole fact that he said he just fought a Sith just because the Jedi hadn't known one for 1,000. Dude, I love Mace, but fuck that guy, dude. All right, y'all. So there it is, the San Diego Comic-Con Darth Maul with his Sith speeder, aka the Bloodfin. And dude, this was a no-brainer pickup to me. Like I said, just super nostalgic for Phantom Menace and sequels in general. Or I'm sorry, not sequels, prequels, not sequels. Sorry, y'all gonna get it twisted. Prequels, my love for the prequels. But just going over basically everything I said. The lightsaber looks great. I will say it is a little bit gummier. It's got more of a bendy feel than most of the other Darth Maul sabers or any Black Series saber in general. The binocs are pretty awesome, very average sculpt. There is some nice clean paint on there. The probe droid is a little void of paint. It definitely could have used a little more. It definitely could have used a little more paint on it to give it a little more character, a little more oomph behind it. But dude, the brand new Maul, the articulation is so smooth. The pinless look is amazing. The sculpt is awesome. The paint is great for the little bit of paint that is on there, obviously for his face. And the Bloodfin, dude, finally getting the first vehicle. And like, I don't even know how long. What was the last vehicle to come out? Maybe the Luke Snowspeeder or the First Order TIE Fighter or something like that. Either way, like the first time, it doesn't matter when it came out. It's the first time that we've gotten a vehicle in a very long time for the Black Series, and I just feel like this is just the right way to go. One of my other videos, my previous reviews or little episodes I had, I actually mentioned like, you know, this time and age, 20 years ago when the prequels came out, we were kids watching this, and now us kids that were watching it 20 years ago, we're now adults. So we're, you know, obviously we have jobs and responsibilities, finances and shit, but like we have whatever disposable income we have it to spend on things we like. And people who grew up with Star Wars and the prequels, like this is the kind of money that we want to give our disposable income to. And just a super fantastic release, just a phenomenal figure. It's so awesome to finally have a Phantom Menace version of Maul, because I have every version of Maul except for the Phantom Menace. And that being said, honestly, I'd probably still like to get the original version just for the Black Series history and experience of it. But this one definitely takes the cake. Obviously, it's just a no-brainer. But super stoked to finally have the Bloodfin. It looks great. Like I said numerous times in this review, I wish it was the theatrical version, but you know, that's me nitpicking. I think it looks great. Came on the stand. The probe droid could have been a little bit wider. You know, the probe droid is cool, but it's the least coolest thing in the entire set to me. Like, to me, the binocs are actually cooler than the probe droid. Just like I said, man, I just wish if there was paint on this and this little piece, this antenna was a bit of a harder plastic, I would actually say the probe droid was awesome. But the antenna being kind of warped like that and it being missing a good bit of paint, I got to be honest with y'all, like how I feel. But the Binocs are cool. Lightsaber's great. Decent red color. But dude, just like I said, I've already said it, man. There's nothing else to say. This thing is just, it's phenomenal, dude. And it's just so awesome. And like, my enthusiasm for this has just been through the roof ever since I seen that it was going to be coming. And I was not surprised one bit when it sold out that first Monday it went up live for pre-order. But once again, I was thankful that it came up that following Wednesday. They restocked it, and I believe even now it's still in stock. I don't know how many. Like I said, it was 1,700, and they sold out the first hour and a half, the first day they went to pre-order live. But that being said, me being a huge prequel fan and a Darth Maul lover, a huge fan of Qui-Gon, like this was just an obvious pickup for me. But I would definitely recommend this to any other prequel fan. Solid pickup. Even though I didn't have premium, have Pulse Premium, the $7 shipping and the tax for $70, dude, I still feel like I'm still super happy. Had I got it for $60, that would have been pretty sweet. But the $71, that extra $11 doesn't bother me one bit, man. It is worth every fucking penny. And the soft goods are great. It's just awesome, dude. It's such a phenomenal set. And it's cool that they're finally giving us prequel lovers what we've been begging for so fucking long. Very lacking in the line for prequels, but that's all I gotta say, y'all. I am just super happy and stoked to finally have this fucking set. I am elated. Yeah, it looks great. If you can pick it up, it's still in stock at HasbroPulse.com. That's the only place you're going to be able to get it right now. Like I said, this was a SDCC exclusive, so it might be a little hard to get, but at the same time, they shipped it to me really fast, so I'm very thankful and grateful for this. But I hope you all enjoyed this review. Leave me a like or subscribe. I really appreciate it. I do a lot of Black Series, Star Wars focus-based content. But every once in a while, I'll throw up a Marvel Legends or any cool other action figure or collectible that I think is dope and that I want to share my thoughts and opinions on and share it with others. But I hope you're all having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Leave me a like or subscribe. May the Force be with you.